What's up, my people? You pulled up hungry, and I kept it warm for you. I hope you guys have some stretchy pants on tonight. I started cooking dinner, and I decided to do something wild. Tonight, I am making spaghetti, and I decided to also make some spaghetti garlic bread. Yeah, with the melted mozzarella cheese and sprinkle some parsley on top. First thing, you start boiling your water. I season mine with a little bit of chicken bouillon and a little bit of salt. Remember, just a tad bit. We don't want to over salt it. We don't want too salty, but we just want it enough to flavor those noodles while they're boiling up in that water. Now we're going to just stir it all in. Stir that goodness in that water. Make that water flavorful for those noodles. Don't forget to find something to rest your spoon on. Now let's start off with our hamburger. Take it out of the bag and let's get ready to season it up. First, I like my Lipton onion mix. That goes good on any type of beef, chicken, basically anything. Let's get the onion powder. Let's pour that on there. I also forgot that I needed some onions and peppers. I usually put in there, but we can skip that for this time, since it was spur of the moment. Now we're getting ready for that sazon. We gotta add a little more Spanish flavor in there. Sprinkle that on top while that meat is starting to cook. Now we have our black pepper. You can't make any type of meal without no black pepper, baby. Pour that black pepper right on top. I like a lot of black pepper. I don't know about y'all, but I love it. Comment down below if you like pepper as much as I do. Now we're going in with our Italian seasoning. You can never go wrong with that. It's spaghetti. Spaghetti, Italian seasoning. Our adobo. That's actually the salt for the meal. Now, that's one of my secret ingredients. Comment down below if you can figure out what it is. I use this seasoning in a lot of my dishes. Now we got our parsley to add a little bit of more color in there. Now we're going in with our garlic powder. Again, you can't have anything not made with any garlic. That's any meat, any dish. Now, this one is funny. That is actually paprika. I usually buy the big cases of seasonings and just use my random seasoning bottles that I have left over. And that's paprika. Now let's stir it together now. Mash that meat, break it apart. Oh, the water's ready. Let's start putting those noodles in. You don't have to bust your pockets for noodles, go to Great Value right at Walmart. Put those noodles up in that hot tub. Mix them all around. Let's get it going. Our meat is browning very well. Look at that. Man, I wish you guys can smell it. It had the house smelling great. Now we're going in with our spaghetti sauce. Gotta stick with Prego. I usually use different types of spaghetti sauce in my spaghetti. It just bumps up the flavor a little bit, you know. So I use the pricier side, Prego, and then I mix it in with the cheaper kind, Great Value, but all different flavors. This time I got the tomato and basil, and the Prego is just traditional, but usually I use different ones. And in this recipe, I'm cooking for my whole family, so I ended up using about 6 jars of spaghetti sauce. But right now, I'm just showing you mixing it in. And now we're going to go back and we're going to season this sauce the same way we seasoned our hamburger meat. There's that adobo. Sprinkle some of that on there. More pepper. You gotta season your sauce the way that you season your meat. I mean, come on. It ain't right if you just season the meat. And you don't have to put a lot in the sauce, because you're gonna let that sauce cook, and those seasonings that you put in your meat are gonna help that sauce come along. But you just want to add a little extra in there. There goes that paprika again. And can't forget about sugar. Add a little bit of sugar up in there, baby. You know. Now we're going to stir it all around. Mix it up good. Get all those seasonings jumping in together. You know. Look how nice and thick. Now at this point is when I already added in the other 4 jars of spaghetti sauce. Let's drain our noodles. Hopefully I don't get none stuck at the bottom of the pot. Let's check on that sauce. It's looking good. Looking good. Mixing. You want to try it? Take a little taste. Now moving on. I got my garlic knots for my family. Those 2 garlic breads are for the big surprise. Now we're going to add our noodles into our sauce. Carefully, please, because I almost splashed all that hot sauce all on me. Let's mix those noodles up real nice. Now we got our garlic bread. And like I said, throw that spaghetti up on there. Throw it up on there. Doesn't that look so good? Now we're going to throw some mozzarella cheese up on there. Get it right. Now, I don't know about y'all, but I like a lot of cheese. Add that parsley on there for a little bit of for the presentation. Parsley always makes everything just look 10 times better. What do you think? Let me know. And into that hot oven, baby. Let's finish toasting up our spaghetti garlic bread. Now, what made me think of this is from childhood. You know how you had that spaghetti sandwich made out of your bread and butter you had on the side? Yeah. Well, I just made it into a dish. You can definitely have it as your meal. Oh, hold up. Wait a minute. Don't forget about that crystals. Goes with damn near everything. Now mix it to spread all around those noodles. The spaghetti garlic bread is nice and melty and ready to eat. Ooh. Don't bite your fingers, y'all. Thanks for being a part of this. Next time, bring somebody with you.